Hey, my love bugs. So I am here, guys, to do the reading for Cancer. This is going to be for Cancer, all house placements. If the messages here resonate, then of course, as always, I want you to take them. Newbies, cross watchers, you will be welcome here. This will be read from Cancer's point of view, however. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you wish to book with me, shop with me, the information will be listed in the description box below. All right, guys, I want you to remember that time is fluid. Energy is interchangeable. Only take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. All right, loves? Let's get into the messages for you, Cancer. It is early 30 in the morning when I'm bringing this reading to you. All right, y'all. Let's see. We are doing the Hearts and Hands Tarot deck. So let's see here. Cancer, I kind of want to get more good messages for you. I want to delve more into what can be expected, what good you have going on right now. So let's get some oracle messages for you from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. All right, guys. If you've been around, you know that this is a deck I like to use sometimes. Okay. I just hate that all the messages have been so negative, y'all. It's never my intent. I know some people go after those type of messages for the thrill factor. It's never my intent to come bring you anything that's heartbreaking, life-shattering. I never want to see you hurt, okay? I know I don't know you, you don't know me, but I never want to see you hurting. I never want to see you upset. I never want to see you heartbroken, distraught, and not knowing which way to go or what to do, because I have been there and I understand the turbulence that it causes in your life, all right? But I do have a due diligence to deliver the messages that are being shown to me, good, bad, or indifferent. And Cancer, if you've been with me for some time, you know that I don't sugarcoat, I don't candy coat, I tell it how it is. I don't have time to sit up here and lie to you about the reality of a situation so you can therefore step into it blindly thinking that it's going to play out one way when it's not. All right, I just don't believe in that, and I apologize to anybody who is hurt by the last few messages, because they are hurtful. They're hurtful, but there is a silver lining to every cloud, guys. And the thing about it is seeing that you are overcoming something and you're being blessed in such a huge way. And I know it's hard for you to see that blessing now, Cancer. So hopefully we can delve more into these blessings, okay? Because I just hate giving messages where it feels like it's a black cloud, all right? Guys, if you do wish to book, like I said, that information will be listed in the description box below. We have Shine coming out. Oh, let me tell you what this card gives me, Cancer. Let me tell you, one of my favorite movies is Dr. Sleep, okay? The newest one. The newest version of Dr. Sleep. And remember in that movie, they had to shine. In the movie The Shining, they had to shine. And, you know, this tells me that you have the shine. It makes me feel like you have the shine here. Now, I understand that that's not necessarily the meaning of this card. However, this is what it's giving me, that you are powerful beyond your wildest imagination, okay? The reason why most of us can't invoke the powers that we have, maybe invoke is not a good word to use, but the reason that we can't use them, the reason why they seem to work on such a minute basis is because of our lack of belief in oneself, okay? And the powers that we hold inside. Now, when we look at this and we say, well, Tona, you know, when I write my manifestations, when I write my petitions, they seem to come through. But I mean, yeah, if you was asking for just a couple dollars, even maybe $100,000. Some of you've asked for $600,000 and $1 million and become millionaires in successful businesses, and you know, to be successful in love, life, work, or family. And the thing about it is, what you can manifest is only a breadcrumb compared to what you could manifest if you understood and accepted and appreciated the true potential of your powers, right? So let's see here. Tell me more. Manifestation. Cancer, I'm telling you, resistance. Sometimes the resistance is our own self-sabotage. As I'm saying that, we have self-sabotage here with resistance. And like I said, it's because you put some sort of cap on what you can do. You put a ceiling on what it is that where you can go. There are no ceilings. The universe is infinite. There are no ceilings. Don't cap yourself. Say, this is where I want to start at. And where you want to start at, I don't even... Say, this is where I want to start, and I want it to go as far as it can possibly go. Because you have, like, the power to change things. Grief. A lot of you have been going through a lot of things lately, a lot of struggle, all right? In truth. The grief is in the truth, and that's what we've seen in a lot of your readings lately here at Cancer, that a lot of these truths that are coming out are heartbreaking, but they're meant to free you. They're meant to help you reflect, to grow and expand in some sort of way here, y'all. Like, this is what it's meant to do for you, right? It's meant to help you grow and expand some sort of way. Life is supposed to look some particular way for you. Let's see here. What's the truth for Cancer? Look at this, the Sun and the Four of Wands. This is the true discovery for a lot of you for a relationship. I don't care if it's your son, daughter, husband, wife, partner, life partner. I don't care who it is, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend. All right, the true nature of relationships are starting to show here. Now, I don't know if that's because there's some that needs to fall off before we get into the new year. But let's see. Tell me more about truth. The Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. So let's talk about the fact that a lot of you could be holding on to things that are no longer serving you. You could be in deep thought about letting some of these things go because of lifelong commitments, or the idea that there should have been lifelong commitments because of the work, time, and energy that you put into certain people, places, and things. You may find it difficult to come to grips or terms with the fact that it's time to release something and let it go. Strong Virgo energy here, all right, Cancer. You can have a lot of love and admiration and passion towards something, but there's still the need to let it go, okay? So you could be just going through a point right now where you're needing to review relationships here. Make a final decision with Judgment at the bottom of the deck, all right? Tell me more about grief for Cancer. Tell me more about grief for Cancer. Tell me more about grief. Ace of Pentacles. Your home life right now, Cancer, could be very turbulent. There could be a lot of ups and downs, okay? And you're just fighting to keep things grounded. You know what the song I heard? Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, you're trying to keep your head above water. And this doesn't feel financially. For some of you, it could be some financial issues. Yeah, some of you are needing to delve into your savings, and that's making you kind of upset. Or maybe you're delving into savings for something that you didn't particularly plan to, okay? You've invested a lot of time, energy, money, thought into something that should have been solid, stable, and committed, and it's causing you a level of pain here. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, to the Five of Swords, and the Strength card to the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this is leading to an inevitable ending, but I do want to mention the fact that endings bring in new blessings, guys, no matter how big or small, all right? And then sometimes if the ending is causing you to hit rock bottom, you know what? There's no place else to go but up from there. All right, tell me more about manifestation for Cancer. Tell me more about manifestation. The Four of Swords. Let me tell you why I like this. Because whatever this is, Cancer, it tells me that you have the ability to fix it. You have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, y'all, to the Tower, to the Ace of Cups. See, every time you have an ending, before it was Death to the Ace of Cups. Now it's Tower to the Ace of Cups. And it's the Strength card. It's almost like God, the divine, your ancestors, your angel guides are guaranteeing you that you will be okay, that things are going to work out, that you will still be blessed, you will still find love, you will still find happiness beyond this thing that you feel like you may not be able to let go. Okay? Let's see here. Tell me more about shine for Cancer. Tell me more about shine for Cancer. The Two of Wands. Some of you you were taught, Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You were taught or you believe that your shine, that your ashe, that your spiritual gifts are demonic, that they may not be accepted by all right? You may be led to believe that you're doing the devil's work, right? You're doing the devil's work. Somebody wants you to believe that you are doing the devil's work, and when in actuality you are not. This can be a strong Aries energy that feels this way, or this is just giving off strong Aries energy, all right? A lot of you have powerful spirits that walk with you, and you are definitely one with nature. You could be very drawn to herbalism or something like this as well, okay? Especially when it comes to working with flowers. Yeah, flowers in particular. You could find yourself drawn to flowers or something like this. Okay, tell me more about that. But you've been taught that your spiritual gifts were evil, and now that they're coming through, you may be assisting people, and it's confusing you because the Seven of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Because you're like, how can I help someone? How am I able to bring someone to ease their pain, to make them happy, to make them feel better? And which, thank you guys for all of you who said I didn't sound my best. And thank you guys, I'm okay. I've just been, being more, I don't know. Oops, I'm knocking the camera. I'm just being more timid lately, I guess. But let's see here. What is the Two of Wands with the shine? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. This is, a lot of you may do a lot of moon magic, or you do a lot of things under the moon or with the moon. You go with the cycles of the moon, which will only make sense, Cancer, because, you are a Cancer. Moon child, right? The cycles of the moon could be causing a significant change very soon, all right? Guys, are we coming into a full moon? Is there a full moon coming? Is there a shift in like, the moon? Like, y'all leave it down in the comment section below, because understand there's significant changes coming, wanted or unwanted, all right? Tell me what these are. It's going to cause you to, it's like some work needs to be done. For some of you, this is shadow work, healing and releasing, okay? The Ace of Swords. This moon may make you recognize the next time you go into a full moon, y'all, it makes me feel like you could be recognizing work that needs to be done. You're going to get a lot of clarity on the things that you need to do, what you should be doing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all right? Some of you will get much more clear on how you become more grounded, more stable, all right? Tell me more about the Ace of Swords here. The Eight of Wands, yeah. It's going to be quick, rapid downloads. A lot of you need to do this, and you're going to be afraid to, or you're not going to want to, because, like I've said, you feel like it's demonic in some sort of sense. Some of you are not as faithful to your craft as you should be, because it's like certain parts of it are okay, and then other parts you may still be weary or skeptical about, and this is hindering you from being able to do the work that you need to do. I suggest you do your research, you do the footwork. It's so much knowledge out there, y'all, on spirituality and the different paths and so on and so forth. Like, If there's something you want to work with and you're not sure about it, do your research, listen to your intuition, listen to your, because this, wherever you're not doing this work, wherever you're not accepting your ashe, or you're not accepting the fact that you are spiritually powerful, is due to fear because of what you've been told, what you've been taught. And that's not the case at all. Some of you are needing to, look at this, the Seven of Cups is back at the bottom of the deck. You've been getting conflicting, confusing information coming in when it comes to what it is that you're able to do. A lot of you are light workers, light seers, okay? A lot of you very much so voodoo, and you are afraid of it, although you've grown up in it. Your family grew up with it, your grandmama and your granddaddy and all of them, your great-great-grandmammy, all of them, baby. They grew up with it, but yet and still you're afraid of it because of what you've been taught by your elders that have come in recent years, i.e. your grandmother, grandfather, your father, your mother, all right? Your aunt, your uncle, people like this, all right? So we got the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. And so it's confusing you on how you elevate, making you feel like you know it should be embraced and you should feel powerful, but yet and still you don't, all right? So you need to get that, like, Cancer. That's for those Cancers that resonates with, all right? But for the rest of you, let's look here. What's this for? Yeah, look at this, the Hierophant. This is going to be about doing the right thing, but I feel like it's the right thing for yourself. This is about love of self. There's a blessing lingering in the background, Cancer. I know that it's rainy days now. Things feel difficult. There's confusion, but there's blessings in the background. There is a huge blessing in the background. Tell me more about this blessing for Cancer with this Ace of Cups energy. Because I don't feel like this is so much love, but more so a blessing. The Queen of Swords, the Princess of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. See, Cancer, you know there's a blessing lingering in the background. You can feel it creeping up on you. You want to embrace it. You want this blessing. You're trying to figure out how to get to it, and you're finding it very difficult. There may be a need to change your perspective on something, all right? Maybe taking too harsh of a perspective on something, especially if it comes to work and finance. All right, tell me more about the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands. There's something about the future you're not seeing. Temperance. There's something that's going to take time. The Lovers here and the Moon. There's a connection slowly coming together right up under your nose. For some of you, this is your own connection. Look at this, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Star, Prince of Pentacles, Injustice, Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups to the Prince of Swords, the World, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Let me tell you something. There's something coming together right up underneath your nose. It's divinely meant to happen. The Prince of Swords, the Three of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Somebody liked you better when you were a homebody. Somebody liked you better when you focused on material things. Now that you're looking for truth, you're seeking knowledge, and you're seeking more information about emotional things that are going on within you. Somebody doesn't like that version of you. Somebody liked you better when you were focused on the materialistic shit. But now that you're focused on truth, clarity, getting to the bottom of things, somebody doesn't like this version of you. They wish you fucking stop it. They really do. I don't know who this is, but for some of you, somebody doesn't like that you seek truth, knowledge, balance. They don't like that. They wish that you would just leave something alone here. Yeah, because your truth seeking is causing this person to become uncomfortable. It's causing them to have to change or switch up some sort of way. All right, let me see here. More messages for Cancer. More messages for Cancer. Let's see here, y'all. More messages for Cancer. Yeah, like somebody doesn't like it, y'all. I'm there, I'm not even being funny. Like somebody liked you better when you were like materialistic, when all you cared about was your hair, your nails, your haircut, if you smelled good and what you wore, and if you were going to the latest events. Somebody liked you better when that's all you gave a damn about. But now that you're thinking about theories and trying to figure out things spiritually, and you're starting to seek the truth, and you're taking off the rose-colored glasses, and you're not jaded about life anymore, somebody doesn't like that. Tell me more about Cancer. The Prince of Swords, like somebody doesn't like, they feel like you're digging, you're prying, you're looking for answers. And see, Cancer, the thing about it is, while you're seeking your own truths out, you're going to figure out a lot of people's lies, the mistruths, where they misled you, and been dishonest with you. And this is why you're seeking out your own truth. Like, look at this, the High Priestess. You're learning to listen to your intuition. You're seeking out your own truth. The fact that you are learning to listen to your own intuition and seeking out your own truth is also leading you to other people's deception and lies and the things that they cover up and hide, and the true nature of their heart and what really moves them and what really makes them shake it. For every one of you, everybody ain't going to be so clean, all right? But this is a part of your spiritual growth and expansion. Tell me more about the High Priestess. The Chariot. Yeah, Cancer, this is the path that you're on. 10 of Cups. 6 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you are re-exploring the things that made you happy in the past. You are revisiting things that you wanted to do. Some of you are recreating a bucket list, okay? Because there are things that you would love to do, and you're going back to that. Some of you abandoned things that made you emotionally happy. They were very simple things, Cancer. And now you're going back to that because yeah, it's like back to the basics. Because now that you've gained some sort of knowledge, or that you're embracing your intuition, it's making you go back and review. This is like a review of life before the end and the review of life. Like, tell me more about the Princess of Swords here for Cancer. Because Cancer, I feel like this is your energy. You're seeking out knowledge and truth here. Yes, and look at this, the Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands for Cancer. Death. And the 8 of Swords. The Hangman. Some of you are trying to figure out how to stop something. You're trying to figure out how to stop something. The Emperor. Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Cancer, for some of you, somebody's trying to stop you from, like, somebody doesn't want you to know something about leaving someone behind, all right? Some of you are re-exploring your childhood as well, as you saw your father be very dominant over your mother, possibly even verbally and mentally, emotionally abusive. Some of you grew up with a narcissistic parent who was belittling to another person, a spouse, a parent. You saw this happen. And you know what? It's helping you realize why you have some issues of your own, all right? The Tower, Knight of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the Lovers, and Justice. Some of you are ending a relationship because you're going to recognize that this relationship is mirroring a relationship you grew up seeing, okay? And you don't want that, and so you're choosing to end it, all right? Some of you have someone whoever doesn't like this change in you, Cancer, whoever doesn't like the Cancer that is questioning things, that has questioned, who is trying to gain knowledge. Oh, Cancer. Whew. Let me just take a deep breath, y'all. The fact that you are figuring something out is literally making someone sick to their stomach. The fact that you're seeking the truth is making someone sick to their stomach because they know the gig is up, games are over, shenanigans are done, because you are tapping in. And once you tap in, you stay tapped the fuck in. You got about 100 different ways that you can plug in and tap into spirit, and you've only discovered about a third of them. All right. Listen, it's almost like a superhero, y'all, because when we look at superheroes in the movies, right, like they have like, and then it's the biggest one of all, right? It's like it's all these superheroes, and then let me move this over so you can see this better, y'all. I'm still working with this camera angle in particular. For a lot of you know how we see in the movies where superheroes have these powers, and then everybody thinks that everybody only has one power, and then there's one person who figures out that they have 3, 4, 5, 6 different powers. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways that you're able to tap into spirit. You've only uncovered about 1 or 2, maybe 3. All right. For some of you, that is intuitive. All right. Like it's your intuition. So maybe it's your empathy. I don't know. Some of you have ways that you can tap in, guys. I tap in different ways and that I've never even thought. And when people recognize that that's the way that sometimes I tap in, it amazes them. It scares some of them sometimes. Shit, it scares me sometimes, because you can tap in ways that you've never heard, like or never even thought of. All right, you have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. But because you are exploring and you're doing more growing, you're going to start to discover that you're tapping into spirit is trying to give you messages and downloads in different ways. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not crazy. The High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, the Prince of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 7, 10, 17, 8 of Cups. Cancer, for some of you, you're going through something right now that feels like something you've already been through in the past in a relationship, okay? Some of you, you've been through this already before in a previous relationship, and you're trying to figure out if you're relearning a lesson here, all right? Tell me more about the 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Princess of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Why did I just hear swift justice? Swift justice, Cancer. Swift justice. Somebody is not expecting swift justice. Somebody's smarter than somebody believes, all right? Cancer, you are not only backed with some sort of knowledge, but you're backed with proof of this knowledge. You're able to point out the date, the time. The initials R or L may be very significant, or maybe that's your initial. Okay. Some of you need to pay attention to the fine print on something, okay? For some of you, somebody told you that the dynamics of a relationship, love, life, work, family, even possibly children, somebody told you how the dynamics of a relationship was actually going to go. You may have laughed it off at the time. You may not have not taken them seriously, Cancer, but they were telling you the truth. All right? Because now we're seeing those dynamics play out. You're seeing these dynamics that this person told you about play out, Cancer. Whatever those dynamics are, they're playing out now. And something's become difficult. It's time to get back to the basics. Think about the first few things that they told you. Okay? Somebody told you what they were passionate about. Somebody told you about what drove them, or you watched them over time and you recognize what drove them. For a lot of you, this is going, I'm looking at this salamander. It could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. All right. For a lot of you, you have a strong Aries presence over all of this. Okay. So I don't know if you have someone who died who was an Aries that walks with you, or this person who is doing this is an Aries. Okay. usually pinpoint signs, but it's been strong fire energy, strong Aries energy coming through here lately. We also do have Scorpio out here, strong Scorpio. All right, we really do. But we have Pisces. Yeah, but where something's not been right, things are being illuminated for you, and that's the thing. Things are being illuminated for you, Cancer, and you're finding things out, and you feel like life is falling apart when life is actually falling into place, okay? I feel like a lot of things are being illuminated to you and brought to your attention so that you can speak up on things, so people can know that they can stop trying to play in your motherfucking face, because you're not to be played with, okay? Because sometimes you just gotta let somebody know that I'm not to be played with. Play with your mammy, bitch, but don't play with me. And sometimes you got to let somebody know that, all right? And I know for some Cancers that's difficult to do, but if you're a Cancer like myself, baby, it comes quite naturally, all right? Because you go from being a soft and a pushover to being assertive to being I wish you would, all right? It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. If you're not 18 or over and you can't take a couple cuss words, then baby, this ain't the place for you. Because I'm going to tell the truth over here, whether you like it or not. Good, bad, or indifferent. All right? Let's see here. I do want to get a final message for you. I feel like life could feel turbulent. You could feel like relationships are unpredictable here lately, Cancer. But I feel like this is only because you are meant to see the true nature of these relationships, so you can get into alignment with what is actually supposed to be in your life, and you can stop playing games with these fuck people that don't mean you no good, okay? That's what I truly believe is going on here, all right? You are being led to see the truth about people, places, and situations, so that they can stop playing in your face, because as long as you got them blinders on, as long as you got those rose-colored glasses on, you will be a clown in this person's circus or these people's circus for quite some time. You got to know when to fold them, right? Got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, all right? And this is what that you're getting in alignment with, and it makes sense as we come upon a new year that you're starting to recognize who needs to go and who needs to stay. Y'all know that I feel like New Year for myself it always feels more like spring for myself. And this is the time of releasing and letting go of things that are no longer serving us, right? So let me get a final message for you all, Cancer. Final message for my Cancers. Final message for my Cancer. Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Sun. It's gonna hurt. Truth hurts. Damn. Truth hurts. Yeah, the truth hurts. Let me see who this Page of Swords is. King of Cups, energy. The Five of Swords. There could be a disagreement, an argument that has taken place or will take place, all right? It might be inevitable if somebody knows that this is coming up on that time here. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. So somebody's being deceitful, deceptive. They're hiding something, and we know that, okay? The Sun here. To the King of Pentacles. To the Emperor. There's like 3 or 4 people being exposed at this time. Cancer. Water sign, earth sign, air sign, right? I'm sorry. Water sign, earth sign, fire sign. Here's the refreshing part about this. I feel like you may be hurt, but you may be more happy about the truth, Cancer. This may hurt your feelings, but I feel like you'll feel better about finding out the truth about these people, right? The Tower here, because it's getting rid of unhealthy relationships, unhealthy connections that would have had a stronghold on you for a long time. And like I said, you're starting to discover the truth. Somebody's getting antsy and nervous about the fact that you are you're getting too close to something. You're getting too close to something. Someone may not even recognize that you're discovering the truth about a situation. Yeah, by the time they recognize that you discovered the truth, or that you're just, yeah. How can I put this, Cancer? By the time they recognize that you may be getting close to the truth, you will have already uncovered the truth. Some of you may even just sit on it just to see what this person is going to do. Because at the end of the day, the last laugh is yours. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. For some of you, you're going to have some of these people that's going to try to straighten up and fly right, Cancer. They're going to try to straighten up and fly right out of fear, baby. They are. They are going to. I promise you, they are going to. And it'll be up to you what to do with them then. But just know that if there's been a lot of turbulence, a lot of turmoil, a lot of bad things happening, it's because there's a blessing that is on the way. These people and situations need to be cleared out because I feel like they can't go with you. They can't go with you. They don't deserve it. Like I said, for some of you, it's about 3 or 4 people. Doesn't have to be that many, y'all. But for some of you, it is. So this is where I'm going to leave this off at, Cancer. I hope you found this reading informative or it was helpful in some sort of way. All right. If the messages here resonate, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.